Final presenter tonight is fourth-year doctoral student Jasmine Sears from the College of Optical Sciences. Welcome, Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Sears, and I'm going to be talking about my quest for self-assembled nanoantennas. When you hear the word antenna, you might think of those long, thin rods that help you pick up a signal on your car radio. If you make that antenna 1,000,000 times smaller, you'll get a nanoantenna. Nanoantennas are super impressive because they trap electromagnetic fields into an extremely small area. The red patches in the picture. Why does that matter? Consumers are constantly demanding technology that is smaller, faster, and more efficient. If you shine normal white light on these quantum dots, they'll act like tiny light bulbs, spitting out a new wavelength of light. That can speed up computers by providing an on-chip light source. But look at all that empty space. You won't use most of your starting light. That's not efficient. If you put a nanoantenna above these quantum dots, you can channel the field directly onto the dots, getting more light out of a smaller area. And that's just one way to use nanoantennas. Currently, to make our nanoantennas, we use a beam of electrons to trace out each antenna one by one. This is great for a research lab, but it's not scalable. Intel can't use this process to crank out millions of microchips. If we want to make nanoantennas available to consumers, we need a better process. Our new technique is to coat a wafer of gallium arsenide in a layer of indium. Normal antennas are made of more common metals, but indium has a special property. If you spread it out over gallium arsenide, the indium beads up into tiny islands. It self-assembles, which is much faster than our electron beam technique. We can even make these self-assembled islands any size we want, just like our original nanoantennas. So we're done, right? It's not that simple. We want these islands to be pure indium, because if other elements get mixed in, the islands could go from metal to semiconductor, which won't behave like an antenna at all. So how can we be sure that these self-assembled islands are actually nanoantennas? We used a special type of microscope that sees different elements as different colors, telling us what our islands are made of. These are the first results. The red is indium, the blue-green is gallium arsenide, and the purple and brown are defects and impurities. If I highlight these defects, you can see that these smaller islands, the ones on the left, have barely any pure indium. Those aren't nanoantennas. The ones on the right are about 10 times as large and look a lot more promising. The center of each island is 97% indium. So we did it. We created self-assembled nanoantennas. We're not done yet. The size of the antenna changes what wavelength it works with, so we can't settle for only large islands. We need to figure out why our smaller islands look so bad and how to fix them. We also need partners to design devices around these antennas. Now that we've proven that nanoantennas can self-assemble, other groups can use our techniques to incorporate these structures into their own projects. This is just the beginning, but it's a pretty good first step. Thank you.